High in the mountains of China where the air is thin and the world seems untouched by time lies one of the strangest archaeological enigmas ever told. A tale of mysterious stone discs, carved with spirals, strange symbols, and an origin that seems not of this earth. Some call it myth. Others believe it's proof of an ancient encounter with beings from the stars. Tonight, we unravel the mystery of the Dropa Stones, visitors of ancient visitors. Our story begins in 1938, deep within the Bayan-Kara-Ula mountains on the border of China and Tibet. An expedition led by Professor Chipu Te set out to explore a series of remote caves high above the valley floor. Inside, they found something no one expected: rows of small, fragile skeletons, only about 4 feet tall, and near them hundreds of circular stone discs half buried in the dust. Each disc was about a foot wide, perfectly round, and engraved with spiral grooves leading toward a central hole-like ancient phonograph records. But the most remarkable discovery was not their shape. It was the tiny symbols etched within the spirals symbols no one could read. For years, the strange stones lay forgotten in museum storage until the early 1960s, when Chinese researcher Dr. Sum Amnui reportedly deciphered their message. What he found would defy every law of history. The inscriptions, he claimed, told the story of a spacecraft that crashed in the mountains around 12,000 years ago. Its passengers, known as the Dropa, were unable to repair their ship and sought refuge among the mountain tribes. They lived and eventually died, stranded on Earth. According to the translation, the Dropa were peaceful visitors who came from a planet that revolved around the sun of Sirius. Their arrival caused fear among the locals, but over time, both species learned to coexist. If true, this would make the Dropa Stones the oldest written record of extraterrestrial contact in human history. As the story spread, it captured imaginations worldwide, from scientists to UFO researchers. But there was one problem. No one could ever find the stones themselves. No photographs were verified. No museum would confirm they existed. And Dr. Sum Amnui's papers vanished soon after publication. Skeptics called it a hoax, a Cold Warrior myth fueled by fascination with space exploration. Historians pointed out that no credible Chinese records mention Chipu Te's expedition. Still, pieces of the puzzle remain. Locals in the region speak of small humanoid people who came from the sky, echoing the story of the Dropa, and certain stone discs resembling the described artifacts do exist, though their purpose remains a mystery. If the Dropa stones were real, what might they represent? Perhaps they were ancient star maps depicting the movement of celestial bodies, or ceremonial objects from a forgotten mountain tribe. Or, as some believe, evidence of visitors who came to teach early humanity before fading into legend. Even today, megaliths, petroglyphs, and unexplained artifacts around the world tell stories of contact between the heavens and the earth. The Dropa Stones may be just one fragment of that greater mystery. Whether fact, fiction, or something in between, the story of the Dropa Stones reminds us how fragile the line between myth and history truly is. For every mystery science claims to solve, new questions emerge echoing from the stones, from the stars, and perhaps from those who came before. Thanks for joining us on this journey. If you enjoyed this dive into ancient mysteries, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to join us for our next expedition into the unknown.